Welcome, everybody. I should be live. Let's see if the audio is coming through. All right, yeah, audio's through. Okay, good to see you, Tilting. Thanks for joining. So, you know, good evening, role players, and thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. Have you got your game ready to go while we gab? Because we're about to start this week's Game and Gab stream. Today we'll have our usual pretty sights from Baldur's Gate 3 in the background. And this time around, we're going to be focusing on creative ways to play chaotic evil characters because we're taking a look and diving back into the Dark Urge campaign that I started. And I thought it'd be a little quirky to have a Dark Urge character that is a Circle of the Moon druid. So, um, I think it'll be fun to see uh, what sort of chaos we can get into and keep things new, fresh, and stir up some uh, exciting fun. And remember that you are going to determine exactly where we're going to go. Are we going to give in to the urge? Are we going to try to resist it? Are we going to play the middle road? It's up to you. So every time that there is a dark urge option in the dialogue or combat, um, I'm going to turn to the audience and also any guests that are on stage, which you can click on the link to join the live stage that's pinned to the top of the chat. Um, so I'll get a little consensus with our audience here, so that you can determine what sort of person our dark urge is going to be. We know that they're going to be chaotic. We know that they're going to have some evil tendencies. But how evil are they going to be? Are they going to be one of those like tragic heroes that tries to resist the urge, tries to be good, but they always have this dark force lingering beneath the surface? Are they going to be more on the neutral side where it's just, you know, they'll just do whatever it takes to get what they want? Or are they going to go full chaotic evil where you just uh, cause absolute chaos and revel in uh, the dark urge that that pops up? Um, so that is going to be totally up to you. You're going to help me decide that today. So if you want to participate and further the conversation, like I said, you can click on the Discord link at the top of the live chat to hop in the live stage with me. All people 18 and up, please, are welcome to come and go as they please throughout the duration of the stream. When you're ready to speak, click the raise hand button at the bottom, and I'll invite you on the stage. You can suggest future games that you want me to stream in the comments. If I haven't already, you may see it played during the next Game and Gab. You can watch more fantasy RPG fun with my weekly tabletop role-playing game group when we stream our D&D sessions on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Central. If you want to learn more about roleplay and role-playing games, find roleplay campaigns, or coordinate role-playing campaigns, the community we host on that we host our D&D sessions in would be perfect for you. So please join the role-playing game community Discord server. It's called Ready to Roleplay. I also popped that link in the chat. You can find that at the beginning of the chat. I also want to thank the Creator Accountability Network for providing resources for victims, community members, and creators. That their resources page is linked into the live chat and the description. Thank you for providing an ethical framework so that we can all have fun and make sure that people are safe, ethical, and welcome. Other than that, just remember, like if you are watching the stream, that can get more people involved in the conversation. And also subscribe so that you can get the notification of when I go live. So that would be excellent. And we are actually getting close to 100 subscribers. Let me double check where we are right now. I think we are at 89 subscribers. Wow. So 11 more subscribers, and we will do the 100 subscriber special stream on the next Game and Gab when we hit. So, if you want to have a cool celebration, I'm also taking any suggestions. In fact, what I'll do is I'll create a little community post poll so that people can comment and give me their suggestions for what sort of celebration stream they'd like for the 100 subscriber special. We currently don't have anybody on the guest panel today. But if just in case they pop up later and I don't get the chance to say this, remember that the opinions of any guests that join my panel today are theirs alone and are not shared by myself or the channel. Independent fact-checking needs to be done on any claims made here today. The same goes for any previous live streams or future live streams. Any claims that I make, always check them out for yourself. Always do independent fact checking. So, with all that out of the way, I'll go ahead and say hello to Ryan. I see Ryan's in the chat. Good to see you. And I'll also pull it up on my phone so that I can actually see it while I'm playing Baldur's Gate. Just a second. I gotta pull it up. And then we'll get started with the Dark Urge campaign. Let me go ahead and get this loading. We were just about to recruit Gale. We will recruit him and, use him for the time being, but I imagine he'll be pretty pissed with any, with any Dark Urge options we take. And I think, I don't know if there's like a certain level of how much a companion likes you, like if they dip below that level, then they leave. I know that there are actions that you can take that will make the character leave. But I don't know for sure if it's also if they can just like not like you a ton. So, alrighty. So here's our Dark Urge character right now. I went ahead and did a different hair style. I don't know if it's fitting or not. I wanted something that gave warrior vibes. But yeah, we'll mess around with it, see how it goes. So right now we have Astarion and Shadowheart. Looks like I'm down a spell slot.
My faith will guide me.
Ooh, that's loud.
Nothing hurts anymore.
This is very loud. Okay, that's better.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Alright, cool. Okay, and we still have at least one more wild shape. So that'll be fine. We'll be fine. I think we'll be able to do that goblin ambush. So let's go pick up Gale. Let's see, where are we? Okay, I see where we are. Yeah, we're right next to him. Here we go.
What's going on with that room? It looks unstable somehow.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Do let me know if there's a problem with the audio, if you need me to turn up the game volume or anything. Let's touch the sigil.
A hand? Anyone?
Ooh, interesting. I haven't done this one before. Slap the hand. Fantasize about hacking off the hand? Wow. Okay, that's a dark urge option. So what do we want to do, fellas? What we could do druid, or we could fantasize about hacking off the hand. What do we think? Do we take the dark urge option, or do we let flow some words of prayer to soothe the sigil's magic? That would be, since we have Ryan and Tilt with us so far. Dark, you want to go dark, dark, dark. We've got one vote for dark. Oh, I'll see if we can get some input from Ryan. Do we have any input from Ryan here? Which way do you want to go? Dark. Okay. All right. We're fantasizing about hacking off a hand. All right, here we go.
This branch of flesh is begging to be pruned, and its sap sucked from.
My mistress' eyelids! Stop! Cease, you loon! Ah! Ah!
As soon as the dreams cross the threshold of your imagination, you snap back to realize they have all come true.
Ooh.
You were supposed to lend a hand, not take one.
Joy floods through you. You were dazed on the nautiloid, but now you are truly awake. Alive.
Well, guess we're not recruiting Gale. Indulge thine appetites. I received Gale's severed hand. Whew. Now Astarion has something to say. Let's see what happens. Cease, you loon!
Huh. You look rabid, pained, sick. You're spasming and twitching. You poor thing.
Let's see. All right.
My love!
Hello, Miss Non Sequitur. How are you?
Oh. First couple weeks of school. I'm dead. Just dead. Oh, hold on. I'm fiddling with my headphones, and the kiddo, which I thought I just permanently put down. Oh, not permanently, like for the night permanently. Just one moment.
Yeah, that's something to clarify.
Good night. You are up past your bedtime. No, you don't get another song. You get to go to bed right now.
So here's the
It is past your bedtime already.
we have some options. So these are all obviously talking about the Dark Urge.
Child.
So obviously talking about the Dark Urge. Oop, we got a little bit of echo. Here, let's are you able to hear me, Miss Non Sequitur? No, I don't hear the echo anymore. So, in that case, which way should we go? I see Tilt says choose 3 overwhelming violent desires fester in my scroll. Yeah, we have that. We also have something awful is brewing within. I know not what. I have almost no memory from before I awoke on the Nautiloid.
Okay. Can I hear you now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Mm.
I guess you can't hear me. Yeah, sometimes the live stage causes some issues with audio and voice. So, even if there were, I do see though that Discord is logging when I talk because the little green thing is lighting up and, you know, my portrait is active. So, it's at least registering that I'm talking. I do know that even if Discord were to bug out on me, that you'd still be able to hear me because I've got my microphone set up directly to OBS, so we'll still record that. But oh, good to see you, Hope. Thanks for joining. All right. So so far we've got a vote for number 3. Are we going to go with number 3 here? Overwhelming violent desires fester in my skull? Or did we want to go with, do we have any votes for I have almost no memory from before I awoke on the Nautiloid, or something awful is brewing within? I know not what. I know it takes a minute for chat to catch up. We got another vote for 3. So, all right, we'll go for 3. Overwhelming violent desires fester in my skull.
The norm is to keep dirty thoughts like that to ourselves, but do carry on.
To carry on. We have these cruel thoughts. They aren't me. Something has cursed me. Or a feeling deep inside possesses me and whispers murder over and over. Or I don't want to confide in you if you won't take me seriously. Thank you so much, Tilt. That's very kind of you. Yeah, we are about to hit 100 subs. Right now we're at 89 subs, and we're gonna plan something special for our 100 subscriber stream. That'll be on a Game and Gab Monday, whenever we hit it. Could be a while from now, could be short. Depends on you. We got to vote for 1. All right. If I get one more answer,
Hello?
then I'll go for it. Hello, can you hear me now? You can't hear
Vic,
me
my
now?
love.
I guess you
I
can't
cannot
hear me.
hear you. Can you hear me?
All right.
Oh,
I'll
okay. Let's see.
let me do this. I'll
I
reset voice and video.
I just re.
All right, we'll go for option 1 once I finish.
I'm just gonna see you in the YouTube chat. Check you later, my love.
Oh, okay. Well, I just came back. So, all right then. Sorry about that. Okay, we have 2 votes for 1, 1 vote for 2. I would say, and you say you're good with 1. All right. Okay. So far we've got, looks like a majority of 1. So these cruel thoughts, they aren't me. Something has cursed me.
It seems you've been dealt a vile hand. I say, play it. Play it for all it's worth. Nobody should deny themselves their true nature.
Interesting. I guess the Starian's with us for the ride, huh? I will say that's the first time I've ever killed Gale. Oh no, no, that's not true. I did accidentally kill him once. He flew into the lava. But that wasn't intentional. So I guess you could say this wasn't intentional either. We need, before we go that way, we need to get one more party member. So we can pick up
Always room for more.
Lae'zel. You know, I'm kind of not digging this haircut. It's bothering me. I think I'm gonna change it real quick. Yeah, Hope, it did give me his hand automatically. It is, here it is. It's right here. Gale's severed hand. The few remaining fingers on this hand have grown pallid, cold, and stiff. I know it can be used, at least I think it can be used later. We're gonna do a quick haircut change. It's bugging me. It's like it doesn't balance well with her armor that she's wearing. Where is it? Hairstyle. There we go. This is like it. Not terrible, but it's just a little too tall for me. Yeah, it's still a little too tall. I think this is what I went with originally, and like something bothered me about the hair color balance, but I can fix it. But I do want like one side either close shaven or braided like this. Kind of want to give that warrior vibe. Let's see, what's this? I don't like the top knot. Oh yeah, definitely not that type. Nope. This looks cool. I would love it if I could have like one side either shaved or braided up. It's a shame. So let's go ahead and go with this one. Let's see. Are there NPCs who do all the running of stuff back to camp, or is it done by magic?
Magic. Definitely magic.
Are there NPCs who do all the running of stuff back to camp? Do you mean like when I send things to camp? It's kind of like a magic pockets thing. But hi, Jester.
Hello. I vote magic because magic.
Okay, we're gonna turn on.
Although I've often wished that you could have like the ability in a game like this to like hire camp followers to go through the caverns after you.
Oh, to pick up
I
the goodies.
yeah. I thought it would be a great mechanic to like hire them and then like they have stats on how good they are at it. But if you keep the ones from earlier, like the lower level ones, and just like keep at it, you can kind of train them to be better.
That sounds like a lot of mechanics to add, though.
Yeah, always more mechanics.
Bet you the developers are like, fuck no. Yeah. It did. So this game does say like whenever a character uses a key from another character's pocket or like uses a scroll from another character's pocket, it says, this character used this key because of magic pockets. So in Baldur's Gate, because they're trying to make it so that it works with one player, like it's a solo game, they implemented like a magic pockets thing where you all have access to each other's pockets. Will she say anything about it?
Something the matter?
Nope. She doesn't care. Okay, what have I got so far? Anything that I can just... I'll put that in the camp. Are you not equipping your gear? Oh no, you are. Okay. Okay. So let me double check. That's 4 to 11. And if I did 4 to 7 plus so that'd be 5 to, let's see, 11. 5 to 11. And this is 4 to 11. But I would have to use my bonus action. Now, I don't have the extra bonus yet, so I'll keep that. We'll work on that later. Yeah, whenever I try to tag Miss Non Sequitur, or misinterpretations in the same chat, the auto tag really struggles. It likes to give a little bit of a spicy feedback. Okay.
Such a headache.
All right. Let's see. How's that? I want kind of a like late 30s look on her, but still warrior. So that should work out. All right, let's continue. We'll try to fill out our party. We have now witnessed the inauguration of Aaron Non Sequitur. Overgrown ruins. We need to get Lazel. Oh, but Astarian's better at persuasion. So, let me double check.
All is
What's
ash.
my stuff? What's my thing? Yeah, no, my charisma sucks. So let's go talk with Astarian. Oh, but then we might get Dark Urge things. Oh, I forgot about that.
Blood whispers.
Blood whispers. Oops, I think we're going the wrong way. I think I need to go north.
Broken. Must have been here a while. Another broken trap. Who made these things?
All right, here we go.
Of course it's dangerous. Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
All right. We have rather demanding for a woman in your position. Why should I? Don't worry, I'll get them out of here one way or another. Then we have deception. This creature is dangerous. Get out of here. Leave it to me. Or persuasion. Shoot the trap down. We must kill it before it harms someone. Keep in mind that we can't kill her. That's we kind of need her now. By the way, this is the first time I've seen her in this garb. So this must be the default when they don't have any armor on when you leave the Nautiloid, because when I was like in the middle of combat trying to switch the armor, and I couldn't. I ran out of actions to put armor back on Lazel, like to switch our armor, and so she just had her undergarments when we left the Nautiloid. So this must be the default. This is interesting, something new. So let's see. So the idea is for this one that she's a little standoffish, rather demanding. Yeah, so let's go rather demanding for a woman in your position. Why should I?
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Remember how keen she was to leave me to die in the Nautiloid? We can't trust her.
Let's try... deception. Oh, we failed. Oh well. I could try inspiration. Tilt, I can't. This is like the one time when I'm out of party members right now. I gotta keep her alive until like we can't kill all of our party members.
She's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it?
Kill 'em all.
Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
see if this works. There we go.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
The Starian approved Shadowheart approved. Okay, I gotta wait for them to get out of range. I thought they provide a short row.
You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
Don't mind if I do.
Except I'm not proficient with short bows. Do I have anything with range? I don't, because I can't equip anything. I'll have to give it to Shadowheart. I know Starian can do it.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Okay, that's 2 to 7.
Don't
And then
touch
what do
me.
you have? 4 to 11. All right, great. They're out of earshot, right?
Get me down.
Nope, they're not. They're over there. But they're taking their time.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Kindness.
Okay.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gay tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
I don't think she would care about a thank you. Let's see.
Grazie.
You don't need to shut up, Till. It's just this is the one time when we need to fill out our party. We can't just have 3 party members and then kill everyone. We've got to recruit some people. Gale, I mean, as much as I don't, it's not like I want to hurt Gale, but I wouldn't really be able to take him along for most of this journey because he's a goody two shoes and he wouldn't like the Dark Urge, so he might not stick around. So, but Lae'zel is pretty hardcore, so I don't think she'll care. All right, we journey together. Let's find this
You
crash.
have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Yeah, this is
Never quiet.
It gets pretty spicy. All right, so now that we have a full party roster,
Blackets will be done.
I think I was maybe mimicking Mark Reed for a second there. Now we've got Action Surge. GG. I absolutely have to get Withers so that I can change Shadowheart to a Life Cleric.
I have a lot on my mind.
The
And, well, in it.
the Trickster domain is really not useful.
What? Come on. Best domain.
Not when I've got a rogue.
You! Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here!
Oh, he looks weird.
What's this then?
Why
Trying
isn't
to creep
the
around
rogue
us
the
and loot the
trickster?
crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
E. Oops.
Let's go with Intimidation. I know I have a bonus on that.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
You have an academic.
Second mouse gets the cheese. No?
Nobody's getting any
Sorry, what?
damn cheese. Now move
I
it.
see you have an academic.
I do?
It would have been quicker to kill them.
Is the gnome not an academic?
No, and he's also not with me. He was actually the one who said, second worm gets the cheese and all. And he said, isn't it second mouse gets the cheese? And he's like, shut up, we're just getting out of here.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
Here it is. Okay. Take that. Not worth it. Yet. And then we'll send that to a star. Legit. There should be a shovel. There it is. Alright. Here we go. Should be something out here. There
That's
we go.
curious.
Scroll of sleep. Scroll of person. We should get that. Let's give them to Shadowheart.
Careful, Windmill. I hear you're public enemy number one.
You said careful what?
Windmill.
Oh, you mean tilt.
That's curious.
Yeah. After all, they ruined the view. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, technically those are wind
You're,
turbines, but what do I know?
do you think he's smart enough to know the difference?
I guess not. All right.
Not to me. To POTUS.
Let's
A
lock it.
crooked touch.
Aw, darn. Okay, I can try again. There we go.
No time to rest.
Eager for battle.
Let's make sure that you're... Here we go. Yeah. High armor.
These names. That is very much a compliment, yes.
It's all right. I rarely understand things without full context, so you're not the only one. Let's split this. Give one to Lazel. And let's split. Let's see. That's 13, 14, 15. 15 divided by 4 should be about 4 each.
I'm just based on where I see tilt. I am going to go out on a limb and say if they're not neurodivergent, somebody is very bad at testing. There's just no way. No way.
Or they're just
That
their own person.
not.
Everybody's got their own special mind.
Yeah, listen, I don't like people very much who don't test as neurodivergent in some way. I just don't trust them.
Where am I? What's going on?
It's
Good
it's
to
a
know.
bad mark that I have, but like it's just this thing like you're normal? What? No, there's something wrong with you.
I haven't been, sad to tell you, but I haven't been tested as neurodivergent. I mean, not to say that I don't have my own mental health issues, but
No, you're playing D&D. You're definitely neurodivergent.
it's a requirement to play.
One of the that's a qualifying criteria.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I mean, I also don't trust this whole standard. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Sorry, what doesn't make sense?
The standard.
You mean like the qualifying the DSM or something?
Just yeah. Well, not necessarily the DSM, just who decided what's normal, and
Well,
why.
neurodivergence has science behind it. Yeah, there's tests. Yeah, it's a reality. You know, people with neurodivergence have face obstacles in doing things that neurotypical people find easier to do.
Yeah, it's more so about like
Sorry.
how what your needs are in order to you know survive and function on a daily basis in a society that has complex social cues and things like that.
Yeah, social cues and also task orientation. Yeah, focus on mind-numbing tasks. just
Yep.
and just mundanity. Whereas the neurotypical excels at dealing with the extraordinary and coping with the extraordinary and I probably you could sum it up with that. I feel like functioning better with the extraordinary than the neurotypical.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
I mean, it's just to me. I understand, Jester, what you're saying about who gets to decide what's normal and what's not. But and that's a thing of othering, I guess. But that happens. That happens whether we put labels on it or not. So, for me, my experience of neurodivergence was spending the first 20-something years of my life wondering what the fuck was wrong with me. Why the fuck did everybody else seem to just cruise through things that I struggled like nobody's business with? At the same time as being at the same time as being frequently noted as high intelligence and excelling at,
Oh my God, yes.
at other tasks. So
How many
getting
times were you told you're so smart if you would just apply yourself?
right, exactly. So for me, getting that understanding was helpful. It helped me to think, oh, I'm not just a fucking weird loser. It was helpful for me to understand, okay, I'm different and there's something to understand about it and there's ways. And very usefully for me as someone who's got ADHD, and there's treatment available that can help with it. And I only know about ADHD because I haven't been diagnosed as autistic, although I suspect I may be on the spectrum. On the mild end, I would expect, but yeah.
There's a lot of crossover between ADHD and autism. It doesn't necessarily mean, you know, there are a lot of similarities. I feel the same way. I have been diagnosed with ADHD, and I wonder if I'm not at least somewhat on the autism spectrum. But you know, the treatment for ADHD is, well, I don't know yet because I I haven't actually qualified as far as the insurance goes for my treatment. But I think once I have proper treatment, the treatment for ADHD will be sufficient for me. And I mean, I don't know, but that's the thing. It's a very gray area between ADHD and autism spectrum I should.
People are wanting me to test, but I'm currently afraid to get tested for autism under this lovely administration.
That is fair.
Yep.
And scary.
And I've also
Personally, I think you should still, but I get why you're reluctant.
I can probably shoot you a self-evaluation if you're interested. Like, I'll put it in the chat if I can find it. It should be in my email somewhere. I haven't taken it yet because I've got ADHD.
Right? No, that's the thing. Like, that's the thing. They make us go through so many hoops, and it's like
Right.
you realize this is exactly what we're bad at. This
exactly.
is what's wrong with us.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're like,
I took
no, you have to make this happen. How am I do that when
I took two
So
of the
frustrating.
self-evaluations and tested like in the upper echelons. But that's also a self-evaluation, and it does make sense though, and I'm already mild to moderate Tourette's and ADHD as well, so it's like, yeah. Navigating the
thing is,
minefield of being everything.
Yeah, that's tough.
where ADHD is concerned, self-diagnosis leads to diagnosis about, I think it's like, I'd have to look it up again, but I want to say it's like 80-something% of the time.
I definitely have ADHD. I've been diagnosed with that since I was 2 or 6. No, it was Tourette's at 2, ADHD at 6, and the treatment
You are a
did
boy,
work.
so.
Sadly, what else happened is that maybe I'm wrong, but this was my experience, and I
Let's go.
ended the medicating basically through sheer stubbornness when I was 8, because every time I was on it, my Tourette's tics were much worse. So
They're dying for me. All of them.
my
Do
theory
you still struggle with a
is
lot of
that
tics?
yeah.
Victory
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Make
That must be really difficult.
Well, it's when I talk about it, you can start to hear the.
Oh no, I
kinda-
know, because when no, I've heard that phenomenon. When you're thinking about it, they get worse.
Yes, but also like my brain has gotten pretty good at holding off auto correcting for it, and
AKA
but that's
masking.
also but it's also taxing on the mind, and I'm like
extremely. Yeah, no, masking is hard.
Yeah.
And,
that's
you
why
know,
I
I
was
expect
tired.
for you, it's worse. It's harder, I imagine, for Tourette's symptoms than it is just for like stimming and whatnot. Because they're truly involuntary.
Fudge, I died.
Got to press on.
Did you say
what? Your audio just changed dramatically for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, sorry guys, I was trying to keep my voice down a little bit. I'm just helping my mom. I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
But like, my biggest trouble was like my mother wanted to focus on the ADHD. She decided arbitrarily that that was the main thing.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
You can have all the Coke that I own.
I don't even like Coke. Get me a Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew.
You know, I like you a lot more now because that is why I was willing to give you all the Coke that I have, because...
I'd rather have a Sprite.
Oh my... See? ADHD. We are caffeine fiends. And see, this proves that Vic is our little not ADHD weirdo friend.
I can't have.
Oh yeah, no, the caffeine does bad things to you. I remember.
Yeah, I used to be
Actually,
addicted to it,
yeah.
but I can't do it anymore.
Sorry, I forgot that for a minute.
Yep.
No, as soon as you said it, I'm like, oh gosh, oops, silly me.
Well, that ends not as bad as it could have.
Yeah, at one point I used to drink like 4 to 5 Diet Dr. Peppers a day. Like it got pretty bad.
Before I had my older child, for a while, before I got pregnant with my older child, before I was trying to get pregnant with my older child, I would drink about 3 of the small Red Bulls because that was all that was available at the time, like the 8-ounce Red Bulls. But I would drink like 3 of them a day, and then I got pregnant and just like stopped doing anything that I wasn't supposed to do because I was scared and obsessive.
Gotcha. Yep. Understandable.
Well, I'd already had 3 miscarriages, so you know.
That's why it's understandable.
Then I had 3 more after her, and then I had a stillborn, and then I had my cute little redhead. And now I'm like, oh my god, if I ever get pregnant again, I mean, like, I couldn't right now because I'm celibate. But if I did, if like there was some sort of like, you know,
act of God.
Exactly.
I was gonna say, isn't it good to know that you're not going to get violated by God as an atheist?
Yeah, that's being an atheist. I won't get violated by God.
Thou standest before me.
Sorry, because this is an atheist.
He doesn't want to touch
Sorry, this is who you socialize with, love.
Now, I have a question.
You're the one that married me. I'll just remind you of that.
A single mortal's life.
See, Vic has a whole harem of internet wives, but she asked me to marry. I of course said yes. Because who wouldn't want to be married?
I had no idea. This is news to me.
Oh, come on. You have like 3 or 4 at this point.
Ooh.
Oh god, I love women, but I'm same-sex attracted. I'm attracted to men. This man.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I'd rather not be, I can't blame you.
I don't know. I'm sort of bi, but like I think I'm sort of pan, but men are scary.
Yeah.
That is true.
So
It matters not. We
I
have
get that.
met, and I know
Yeah,
that.
finding a non-scary good man is hard.
We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
I don't think I have
I'd like you to be dominant, but not
mean.
I was gonna say toxic. Toxic
Right.
was the word I was
Yeah.
looking for. Like,
Yeah.
No, you're right. Mean can be fun sometimes too. You're right about that.
I mean,
Toxic is a better word.
well, mean fits for me too, but like, everybody in my life,
I
like,
mean,
like that was kind of why I was talking about my mother focused on the ADHD. It's like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, it would have been nice to know I had Tourette's before I did. I think I was like 15, and it was just like this. The exact quote out of the entire thing was that I remember. I don't know what we were talking about. I don't know what her point was, because all that I could think in the middle of this thing is I just heard the words, and because of your Tourette's.
and it was a revelation.
That's,
like
that's how I found out, which she insists now that she told me before then, and I'm like,
We have nothing
okay.
left.
Even
I
if
must
she
attend
said, like,
this
if she
place
said to you
after
sometime,
so
"Oh yeah,
many
you have Tourette's,"
years
blah 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 blah, she clearly
The
did not
mechanics of
explain it to you in a
fate
way
would
that
be
you understood.
regarded.
Because if she had, you would have known. So that feels very disingenuous to me.
yeah, for me, it's like my statement, it comes down on it as, I got the diagnoses for 2 things, but I don't ever feel like it's like actually acknowledged. Everybody's just like, well, you have the diagnosis, therefore we can give you the medication. And I'm sitting there and I'm like,
Remind me. I
fix
think I've asked you
everything.
before. Can you remind me how old you are again?
I am 35.
Okay, as long as you're comfortable with saying it publicly.
I've said all of this publicly.
So you said
I'm
35.
very public
Yeah, so,
about talking about it.
Yeah, you're less than 10 years younger than me, and yeah, that it was different then, but it wasn't that different then. I mean, I don't think that's a justification. I think, like, I don't know. With my kids, I talk to them about my older kid, because my younger kid actually seems relatively normal so far. Weird, but good. Weird, but good. But my older kid, you know, I talked to them about all these things. These were discussions we were having, like, based on their age. I mean, like, I feel like I was framing them in a way that they understood, but I cannot imagine not talking to my child about how a certain
book is
thing is affecting them, and saying, hey, this is a thing, How is it affecting you? What are we doing day to day to talk about it? And I mean, I don't know. I wasn't a parent in the 90s, but now I can't
As
even
the lock
imagine.
opens, a loose page
I
comes
mean,
with it.
I have the
Magic pulses from the
paperwork
parchment.
from I
What was
think when
once
I was in
script is now an
6th grade,
obliterated scroll. You have a
and
sense these are names, a list.
basically having
But of
it
what?
like I read this thing from the counselors,
Gods. These are the
basically
names of
advising
gods,
them
once
on all the
lost but now
things
restored
that they
after the
shouldn't
second
do
sundering. Entire
for someone with
pantheons have dwindled and
ADHD,
been reborn,
and
silently recorded by this book.
it I'm sitting there reading it, and I was an adult when I found this, and it's just basically everything they did.
Oh,
and
gosh, I'm sorry.
And I confront my mother about this, and both my parents at the time, and their statement was just they never read it.
Never read what?
They
Never
they
read
had
your
me.
diagnosis papers?
It's not the diagnosis paper. It's like paperwork from the counselors at the school. My mom.
They just decided not to read this paperwork.
Yeah.
Never a dull moment.
Which it confuses me because on the one hand, my sister struggled through all of grade school and finally got tested.
Yeah, maybe because your
in
parents didn't
6th
fucking read the
grade.
paperwork. Sorry.
No. She struggled all through, and my mom was trying to get the school to acknowledge that there was something extra with my sister. And finally, after fighting tooth and nail in 6th grade, which my elementary school stopped doing 6th grade the very year before I would have gotten into 6th grade. So my sister was part of, I think she was part of the very last group that got a 6th grade. So then they finally caved and said, yeah, we'll test her. And she has, I can't think of the name, the one where words and numbers flip.
Dyslexia?
Yes. So she got that, and finally was able to get the help she needed. And so when
and dyslexia is another form of neurodivergence, by the way. That is, one other in this neurodivergent tree, because it's more than just flipping numbers and letters backwards. There is a lot more to it. My oldest brother and my younger brother are both severely dyslexic, and so I know something about it. My mom was amazing. She was really good. She's an English teacher by education and just by spirit. And she worked with them so much that both of them, as adults, enjoy reading. Severely dyslexic. Neither of them were able to really read on like their age level until they were probably 16. Up until then they were below their age level, but and my mom did that, and sorry, I'm just proud of my mom. And proud of my brothers. I mean, they worked so hard.
I'm happy to hear it. because of that,
The text on the plaque is
they
history to you.
basically ripped the school a new rear end about getting me tested for ADHD, which the school also didn't want to do. But once they had the one diagnosis, they looked into things more closely and basically threatened to sue if the school didn't provide testing, as per Illinois state law.
Well, and
Yeah, I
that
don't.
is the other
Basically,
thing.
she,
It's crazy that that.
yeah,
Like,
she
that's
looked
so foreign
into
to
it.
me.
But back then,
Yeah.
the testing really was for each individual diagnosis. They had general testing, but usually if they suspected a specific thing, they would test for that.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't comprehensive. They weren't big enough. So they'd either just throw medication at you and say, "Hey, if this works, then you probably have it," or
Yeah, that was the case for my brother.
you were just left behind.
Yeah.
There are traps about.
I also had a weird thing. Apparently, they did a thing, and the neural netting in my brain didn't cross. So they hooked me up to this Pac-Man machine thing. And apparently somehow that stimulated growth that repaired that, but all of that part is just on word of my mother. And like I remember doing the Pac-Man stuff. I never saw it in the doctor's paperwork, and the doctor's paperwork is gone now, so I have no idea that
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds more like brain mapping than trying to fix something.
Yeah, I don't know
I
anything that
obviously.
actually stimulates
Yeah, we
neural
none
growth.
of us can know.
But
I have no idea. Yeah.
I know I've heard of some methods of brain mapping where they hook the electrodes up to your head and then they have you play games so they can see, what happens to your brain while you're doing it. And that's why I said it sounds more like mapping than fixing. But on the other hand, I've also had I can never remember his name. They hooked electrodes up to my brain, and they zapped me every day for about 3 months. He trans something. Anyway, zippity zap zap, and it definitely caused a significant improvement in my major depressive disorder. So take that as you will.
I do want to quickly say, so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to quickly say hi to Randall. Thank you so much for joining us today. Good to see you. Sorry, please continue.
Oh no, I mean, we definitely want to welcome all comers. Oh, so you know what though? We have been chatting about brain stuff for a while, but this is game and gab. What are we doing in the game now, love?
Well, so right now we're exploring a crypt. And there are some
how cryptic
thieves in here have done some stuff, and so
people.
We're right now just trying to go about it sneakier than I anticipated, but it's turning out all right.
Oh, interesting.
You know what I want to do? You know the crypts in what city is it? It is a European city that is far to the east.
Chris?
Prague. Prague has some
Prague? Oh.
excellent crypts.
I believe it.
I really, really want to visit Prague someday. That's like one of my goals.
I think more people need to visit cemeteries in general.
I love cemeteries. You know, when I was unhoused, I was living in a homeless shelter that was right across from the most amazing cemetery. It was so peaceful. I stayed there for 2 weeks and I visited that cemetery every day. And it just made me okay. Well, more okay with the situation I was in.
It's also worth noting for all the anti-vaxxers, you can go back into the older sections of the cemeteries and you can just count all those tiny little headstones that don't have any names
Sorry,
on them usually.
can I ask, I'm sorry. Right now, it
Mm-hmm.
not talking about little just
Okay.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay.
It just I'm usually okay, but it's late and
Yeah, it's fine.
I apologize. I'm sorry to I'm embarrassed now.
Nope.
Sorry.
No, everybody has their boundaries. We want to respect those boundaries.
And it's not even like a permanent boundary. It's just like right now I can't handle hearing about little baby gravestones.
I hear you. What where in Prague would you most like to visit?
Oh, see, that's the problem. I haven't even gotten far enough. I have heard that Prague is a really interesting place to visit that most people don't visit, so therefore it's less expensive, which also appeals to me because I'm a deal finder. I want a bargain. So you know, history and culture plus less expensive than the more touristy areas equals I want to go there.
You serve my purpose.
I think. Well,
I can be subtle sometimes.
yep. So one of the YouTubers that I watch who makes way too much stuff. He doesn't write any of his scripts. He was like a voice actor. But he's very much into the facts stuff. Simon Whistler lives in Prague. He moved there from the UK, and
I remember hearing that.
he doesn't like. As far as I know, he doesn't like speak the language there or anything. He just lives in Prague. I guess his wife is Czech, but
Well, I've heard of him. I'll have to do the thing.
I have my questions with him. Like a lot of the content he does now, it's kind of hilarious to me because it's a special brand of reaction content he has his own script writers, and they write the scripts, and he reads them with us.
Right.
Wait,
You're talking about
what?
the casual, ooh, forgot what the name is. You know what
The
I'm talking about,
casual
right?
criminalist.
Yes.
There's also like
He's got a
Into the
ton.
Shadows or something.
No, I'm
He
confused. What do you mean? Like people write his scripts and
They write
reads them?
so like for the casual criminalist, for example, the script writers write essentially an essay on famous criminals and like
Mhm.
you know
So on the
their
topic, they
story.
write an essay on the topic.
Specifically, it has to be like a person for the casual criminal. So like a famous criminal
Okay.
that you know uh, what they did, how they were caught, all that stuff, what their life was like, and he
And
reads it
just
for the
reads
first
it?
time, and he reacts to like what's happened and the information. Obviously, they have an editor, and the editor, spices it up with some, you know, images, reaction gifs, all that stuff. Um, but
He loves to throw memes in there.
yeah, the memes make it.
Okay. Let me see
Especially
if I
because
understand.
they consistently are making fun of Simon for being a
Does he
dumbass.
pay these people to write these scripts?
Yeah.
Or are they volunteers?
Of course they
He
pay.
pays them. They're
He's
they're
making
on
money.
staff.
Okay. So he has a staff of scriptwriters who write scripts about famous about historical figures.
Mm-hmm.
And he reads these essays, these scripts, these blurbs for the first time live and reacts.
Not live.
Not
The
live.
videos are edited, but
Oh, okay. So he reads them and reacts to them, and then it's edited.
yeah, the editing is mostly like adding like little like GIFs and memes and stuff to make fun of it and to check the sound and
So
such.
since he's paying his scriptwriters, I assume they're pretty good historians, at least adequate historians.
They're good essayists, and so they do the research on, like, and think of it as like an entertaining. Have you ever seen like those video essays where they talk about how
Time for
they talk about like usually what their favorite movie is, or they like have some persuasive, or they do a report on like a person, and so like this is like a criminal profile essay sort of thing.
Yeah.
No more praise.
My favorite is Out of the Shadows, though, where they talk about sort of conspiracy things, but
ancient, indecipherable text covers the plot.
Not too like they're not going, oh, the conspiracy is true. They're going, listen, this is why this is stupid.
See, this is the thing. I love true crime, but I have kind of cooled on it in the last 6 months because the AI is just, I never know what's real stuff. And I mean, I do because I'll start to watch something. I'll be like, this is it. But I wonder how many times I don't catch the AI. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Yeah.
I remember.
Tougher.
I remember a case where they covered something that happened in China, and I think it was Danny Salter was the name of the writer who was doing it, and because he is more local to China, he was able to actually like get a hold of the department where the investigation went down and talk to them and get some notes from them and bring to light stuff that everybody was getting wrong about the case when they were covering it.
Yep. Makes sense.
And that's not the only time that they've done something like that where it's like, this consistently is reported wrong, and we want you to fix, or we like to correct the record.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do remember something like that every now and then on the Cash Crim where they were able to get the actual
Sorry, guys.
police
Ginger,
report.
one moment.
Alrighty. Just remember to mute yourself if you can.
Meet.
Hello. Our stopping point will be at right around, it'll be at the top of the hour. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep it close to 2 hours this time. Yeah, I know since we're essentially in a dungeon, it's not like a lot of dialogue right now. Just kind of, rummaging for goods, and a little bit of combat, but it'll definitely pick up at the Druid's Grove, because those will be some major decisions there based on whether or not we decide to save them. Okay, let's make sure I don't forget the entire party.
Keep it together.
I ain't going home empty-handed again. Let's have some fun. Let's go to Paris. Won't know what bit him.
Aw, didn't work.
Whee!
They won't know what bit them.
Who are we destroying?
Grave robbers? Not that we're any better.
Well, Andrew put in that we're killing the people who are trying to talk to us, so I want details.
Missing the dialogue or killing one of the peeps trying to talk
The
to you.
ooze guys.
You won't deny me.
What are you talking about?
If the ooze guys in the D&D game are trying to talk to me, I am very interested.
I'm confused. Are we talking about a different one? Are we talking about our Thursday D&D?
I don't recall the ooze guys trying to talk. Well, okay, I guess they did. They were trying
We
to get
tried,
us
yeah,
to...
and then they disappeared, and so we left, and then they started attacking us. What were we supposed to do?
Out of the shadows.
We're getting teased.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
Well, hold on, Fern. How do you know this? Wait, what flames? I don't remember seeing flame. Oh, never mind.
They're talking
I know
about
what the
the
flames
brazier.
are. Yes, yes. We must stab everything. Everything. That's the proper way to play games, right? Stab the fire. Erla loves to stab.
Clear off! We got here first.
Well, yeah, you just killed the. Well, yeah, yeah. Did one thing with one dialogue. I can't really say too much.
Fern has.
It's still available, but
argument.
then you killed the other one. Yeah, I get the stabbing in the flame. That was a very clever move.
Fern
Foiled
has
my
a great
plans.
argument for why we should have stabbed the flame.
On the move.
10 out of 10. No notes.
Fair argument.
Can't even catch my breath.
No, the ooze guy. Yeah, Adolin succeeded on the will save, so they were fine. But the rest of you who failed kept trying to talk. Adolin got one somewhat of view, but obviously wouldn't have known much. That oily black stuff through the eyes of Dare.
Lies before me.
But and it's not like it really attacked. It just kept summoning crap that kept flying around the room. And when you
said
attacked, yeah,
roll,
it bit you.
You said roll, yeah, it said roll initiative,
I said roll initiative. You're right. You're right.
which means.
And that's another reason why I
aggressive.
was doing the other initiative too. And why? Yeah, well, but that was the other reason why I also went with the other initiative too. Just so that rolling initiative doesn't always mean
Got to press on.
straight up combat. But yeah, there was combat going on in a sense, but not everything has to die. There's other ways around. It's different solutions. You just angered it 3 times by 3 wrong answers. And
Yeah, I was kind
so
of
it went
shocked
away.
by
And then
how quickly it was like, oh, why not rumors? And I'm like, why? that took me by surprise.
there were several answers shouted out, but I just kind of once there was 3 in the sense, not like the first 3, but I waited for like multiple shout outs right away. So I was like, all right, that's one. Because you made the one actual guess and there's 2 shout outs.
Yeah, that I didn't know what to do with that. Just
It was somewhat a difficult riddle.
It was a very
It was kind of
difficult
based on the whole concept. Kind of. I guess it was also kind of based on, like, if you'd kind of guess, maybe give it a little bit more clues and try to conversate with it more.
Victory awaits.
But
well, it went away
the
before I could
fact
do
of
it,
the
so.
three consciousnesses, the three faces, and they each had a different personality and conscious to them. So conscience.
All I know
I didn't get to have a
is
conversation,
that
so.
But there was a couple other close ones that would have been like, okay, that's acceptable.
I would have, honestly, I think, I do agree with Fern that time would have been an acceptable answer. It would fit.
No, consciousness, mind, and personality.
I think time works for, I think she did a valid, or, well, Fern, they did a
I
valid
understand that time could maybe work for it, but that was not one of the three answers.
Well, then you're too obstinate.
Let me strike true.
Is that what you're gonna tell a teacher? I got this wrong. No, teacher. This answer could have worked.
You don't
I think you're just being too
I have
obstinate.
been
I'm not great
very
at it.
persuasive. I have been
Correct.
very persuasive with my teachers.
I can't believe that, but doesn't mean you succeed all the time.
Listen, you say, am I going to do that to my teacher? And my response is, I have had teachers rewrite entire tests because of my arguments.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I've
So,
caused a lot of havoc throughout the years. Oh yeah.
Now they see me.
Including one where I was failing their class and argued over one test. And at first they're like, listen, you're failing my class. I don't want to listen. And I was like, well, maybe if people listened, I would do better in school.
Oh.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Was that actually the case then?
And then I argued literally everything on their test and why it didn't, or why my arguments were valid in my mind, and they looked through it and said fuck, regraded everybody based on my arguments because I wasn't the only one who answered in the way that I did.
Yep.
About half the class had matching answers.
Yep.
And so they rewrote and retested us based on me.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Ration chart.
Blacketh's will be done.
Part of it done. I just gotta get 6 and 7.
My favorite part about this, though.
I've got a long
Yes.
road ahead.
Is that broken sword?
Here.
Oh, never mind. It's part of the sword.
Channels, ready to roleplay.
My favorite part about that one is part of their thing. They're like, okay, so you've done all this, but you're still failing my class. So why argue so hard? And I was like, I saw something wrong, and I wanted to correct it.
What's that?
Like, I saw that something wrong was happening. Therefore,
Oh, screw you being too big. Just shrink it down. Sorry.
Get that. All right. After I clear out this room, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it
The
up.
inspiration chart. Because you can have a bevy of so many inspirations to keep. And so if you spent 3 in one go, something really cool could happen.
Oh, cool. Very nice. Let's try and get through all this really quick. The reason why I'm not reading all these books aloud is because I've done that with the Bard run. I don't want to do that again. So I'm just opening them up so I can get credit for something in case there's something to get credit for reading all the books.
That's fair. One should get credit for their books. Unlike for all of their books. Just like Kip Davis gets credit for writing no books.
Exactly. I thought he wrote a book recently.
It's his 5th book.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's sorry.
I don't know. I'm not in the loop. Like, I know of the joke, but I don't know how many books he's written.
Yeah, he's written 5 at the time the joke got its little thing. It was 4 books. And was it the Myth Vision guy claimed that Kip has written no books, which is ridiculous because you can just look that up and find the 4.
Okay, see, like,
he was
I'm not
talking
about
how
that.
his scholar is better, and it's like, okay, because his scholar has written books and Kip has written no books, and it's like, oh, okay.
That's pretty funny. Which way was the way out? Is it this way? No, I wanted to go the other way.
Also, in case anybody is wondering, the primary purpose of PhD academics is not to write books.
No, it's research.
So if you're judging their quality based on how many books they've written,
no, that's pretty dumb. Like, I specifically when someone was trying to say it was an apologist trying to say that this expert that they called is like an expert biologist. Yeah, here's the thing I was talking about, the shared stash. Darabin has taken Bandit's key from Astarian using magic pockets. So that's what it looks like. Anyway. Yeah, someone was trying to claim, like, oh yeah, this is an expert evolutionary biologist, and then they look it up and it's like, this guy has only written books talking about physiology. This is not evolutionary biology. And then they were like, it's like he has one paper. It's a research paper about he submitted it to a physiology journal, not to an evolutionary biology journal. And it's an opinion piece. It's not even research. So, but it was like, yeah, no, he's absolutely expert evolutionary biologist. You should go to him for all your evolutionary biology information. That's a really smart idea. Good job.
you know the rule of apologia. Never, ever, ever ask a scientist about their field.
Yep.
If you're talking
All
about
right.
it to a geologist, physics, history, all on the table. Rocks, don't you dare. Don't you dare ask the geologist about rocks.
Enough
Makes
waiting.
sense.
I crave blood.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save here. We're going to pick this up for next week. And I'm going to do a quick poll for which campaign we should continue with next week, whether we should do the Dark Urge or the Bard campaign. So let me move on over. Right, Fern? All right. Let's see. Which campaign should we play next week? Hardcore. Dirge.
I would hope the Dark Urge has more killing, considering the whole premise of it is
Oh, wow. The votes keep going neck and neck.
Then where is it? Is it in the Discord or YouTube?
YouTube live chat.
Okay.
Oh, Bard's coming out ahead.
sweet. I'm Team Bardcore.
Yeah. I don't like this whole Dark Urge
Cer-
idea.
Certainly not because I'm playing a Bard. Definitely not.
All right. We got our 7 votes in, and 62% say Bardcore. So we're going with Bard next week. All righty.
Hardcore.
It's too late.
Hardcore.
It's too late, Fern. You do not get to vote again.
Good to see you, Regios.
Again?
I hope that this was listenable. That's the goal for my pretty much all my streams, including the D&D streams on Thursday. I want them to be as listenable as possible. Though I understand the D&D one might be a little bit harder when we use the virtual tabletop, but yeah, the main point is to be listenable, just to chill. Game and Gab, it's more listenable for the Gab, but yeah, for D&D, I want the descriptions to be listenable and as clear as possible with the positioning. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let's wrap this up. I'll find the wrap up stuff. So thank you everybody who's joined us tonight. I appreciate you gathering with us. We got quite a few views today. We got 8 people with us watching right now, but we did get a higher total. Remember to like to get more people to participate in all of our conversations, and subscribe to be notified of the next time that I go live. Usually it's Mondays at 9 p.m. Central, but things happen. Sometimes got to reschedule for Tuesday, so you want to make sure you catch it. Subscribe and hit that bell thing for all notifications. And I promise I don't tend to pop out videos just to stream. So if you're here just for streams, that's all you're gonna get from me. Our next Game and Gab, like I said, will be on Monday at 9 p.m. Central. But if you want to hear me sooner, you can join me on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Central when I stream my D&D sessions with my tabletop role-playing game group, Ready to Roleplay. You can join our growing role-playing community server right here. Let me do it in chat again. That's Ready to Roleplay, that server. For our guests, since we had some guests join us later, please remember that each guest's opinions are their own and not shared by myself or this channel. All claims need to be independently verified and fact-checked. And I want to thank the Creator Accountability Network for providing an ethical framework aligning with secular humanism that creators and viewers can work together to uphold. You can find resources for victims, community members, and creators in their resources page linked in the live chat in the description. I'll link this in the live chat. So, can resources right there. And I'll do a quick panel thing that I'll ask each person where they want to direct people. So, to my left, Andrew, is there anywhere you want to direct people?
I guess I can just kind of put it out there. It looks like the Apostate Sisters will have their shop up, and my shop should be going, I believe. At least I'll post something Thursday to have people kind of take a look at it if they would like.
Very cool. Very cool. Let's see if I can get their. I'll at least get their YouTube channel and link that. So, you can. This is the Apostate Sisters YouTube channel. Jester, is there anywhere you want to direct people?
No. Just Ready to Roleplay on Thursday at the moment.
Excellent. Yep. Jester and Andrew are joining us for our Ready to Roleplay at 8:30 p.m. Central on Thursdays. Steven, is there anywhere you want to direct people?
I hope Andrew is there.
Yeah, I got
No, I got it. I still haven't done anything.
Make it difficult.
I'm just chilling and relaxing, hanging out. Nothing to share.
Thank you, Steven.
Thank you.
Yeah, Fern, you should totally check out that roleplay thing. You know, I'm sure you've never seen it before.
Never seen it? Oh man, you're really missing out. There's this character Erla. She's great.
Mm-hmm. She's super chaotic, causes all the fun. This probably doesn't make sense for people who don't watch. Fern plays Erla, so I hope the joke is funnier now that I've explained it.
Always funnier after you explain it.
Yep.
That's one of the key points of joke telling Untold.
Exactly. So, yeah, and also I've got all of our previous roleplay sessions, our tabletop roleplay sessions, linked in the description. It's a playlist, so you can watch our adventure so far. And you know, all the relevant links there, where to find us, the D&D campaign details, and you know, how long they tend to last, things like that. So, other than that, because I'm already yawning, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it to a close. So, for everyone who made it this far, thank you for joining our chill open discussions. I hope it provided a chance for you to think critically, or you know, kick back and listen until you're ready to sleep. We'll see you next Monday at 9 p.m. Central when we can resume our game while we gab. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.